Okay, guys. So my bad, guys. So good evening again, everyone. Uh, my name is Vanderlei. Stevan is coming in a second. Good evening, Cassia. Cassia is talking to us from the UK. We have here Don. Thanks, Don, for letting me know. I think I'm back. Am I not? So let me see. Yeah. Okay, guys. So Steven is having a problem with his connection. He's gonna be coming in a second. Thanks for letting me know, guys. We have Kaka here. Hi, Kaka. Good evening. How are you? Okay, guys. So good evening, guys, from America. Let me see here. Thanks, Don, for letting me know. Okay, guys. So before we do anything, we're gonna do our initial prayer. So I hope Steven's gonna come in the next few minutes. So as usual, for those who feel comfortable, we would like to ask you to close your eyes, to take a deep breath. Let's try to concentrate ourselves at this present moment. Let's be thankful for the lives we had and the opportunity of being here tonight talking about Spiritism. Let's be thankful for all the joys we have in life, but also for all the difficulties, because they are the main tools which God gives to us in order to improve ourselves. Let's be thankful for each person who has passed in our lives, because they have helped us in their own way. May God help us tonight. So be it. Okay, guys, let me see here. Stevan is coming. Okay, guys. So, good evening, guys, from America, as I said, from Kardec Radio. For those who are here for the first time, tonight we're going to be talking a little bit about a few questions on the Spirit's book. Mainly, we're going to be trying to talk about the soul. What Kardec says to us is the soul. In the question, I think from 132 to 136, more or less. And do you guys have any guess what can we consider the soul or our spirit? So I let you guys, think for a second. If you guys have any kind of thoughts, you guys can write here to us. Stevan is coming.
I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah,
Okay.
nice to have you here. So I was saying to the guys that we're gonna be talking a little bit what Spiritism explains to us is the soul or is the spirit. So we're gonna try to work around with these terms and try to see what the spirits themselves they say, and what sometimes we believe it is. Go ahead, my friend, if you like to say anything.
Me?
Yeah, do you like to add anything for before we start?
No. It's we will. I'm okay. I'm
Okay.
just need to refresh my mind from my meeting too.
Yeah. Steven just came from his
I
work.
was kicking. I was kicking. Okay. Thank you. No. I can. I promised a lot of things which I don't know what I promised. But
Yeah, can imagine.
yeah.
We have someone. We have here Aburanda saying hi. Hi, Abu.
Hey, Abo. Hey, Don. Hi, Cassia. So, Kaka. So, everybody. Well, just giving a kind of, we will try to keep some, put in the same pace what we are talking about here. For example, we will keep going on the studies of like the purpose of incarnation. Okay, so we had our first discussion last Thursday, and today we will keep going. So now we're going to talk about question 134 and 135 of the Spirit's book, which is so. Okay, just to give you this background here. So, and saying that, let's fly.
Okay, Steve, before we go for the Spirit's book, we have to try to make it a bit broader. Most of the traditions and religions, they believe there is something that we call soul. Some people, they call spirit. Some people, they even call, I don't know, any other name. But they believe there is a principle, an intelligent principle. Even Plato and Socrates, they used to believe in that. They used to say that the spirit used to be inside our body, and it was like if it was in a prison, because it couldn't really express himself 100%. And Kardec, the spirits they explain, they give, let's say, a similar idea, because the spirits explain to us that the spirit or the soul is the intelligent, it's one of the intelligent principles which God created, which is surround the universe. But sometimes we see what is the soul and what's the spirit. I always mix up, Stevan. So if I mix up, you correct me, because Kardec explains to us that it's quite simple. The spirit, it's one, it's once, it's only in the universe. We call that in the erraticity. So without a physical body, and it does not mean that has to be on Earth with our normal human body. Could be another physical body in another planet, another galaxy. So that physical body needs the spirit to have some kind of life. So without that physical body in this stage, in this space that we can call the spiritual world, it's called the spirit. Once it comes to a physical body, could be evolved or more evolved or less evolved, it becomes the soul. So it's more or less the same. It actually is the same, but it's in a different stage.
Let me just add something here. A soul and a spirit, it's kind of the same thing. The only difference is where they are.
Yes. Which stage they are, yeah.
Is incarnated and attached to a body, a material body. A spirit is not incarnated and is not attached to a material body.
I said the opposite. Thanks. I always mix up which one is what.
Yeah. See, that's the main difference. So soul and spirit, same thing. What differentiates here is where they are. For those who are incarnated, it's so. For those who are not incarnated, are spirits.
Correct.
Okay, that's the simple way to explain it. And we need to understand that once we are incarnated and we are attached to the physical body, we need to run our material experiences. So this is why we said last Tuesday, last Wednesday, last Thursday, when we said, okay, everything I'm learning, everything I acquired, I do have a kind of hard drive in our mind, and we kind of storing this. If we go to André Luiz, he calls the mental house, in which we have the past, the present, and the future experiences. The past experiences, the name is Iris, what you have experienced in the past. And then we count, when talking about spirit, we count like previous incarnations. So it's everything we had since the beginning up to the moment, up to the level you are, you have stored knowledge. Okay? Present, it is what you are learning today. What the lessons you learn today. Every day you learn a new thing. I'm pretty sure. Even though you say I'm not learning, of course you are learning. Okay, because sometimes we are in bad mood and we learn like, oh, today I learned I have to keep my mouth shut when I have this kind of mood, you know. Or the other way around, like when you are so happy, putting a lot of pictures in Facebook, a lot of travels, and then you receive a slap in your face and say, oh, I should keep my mouth shut as well. Okay, so this is the experience you learned today. Okay, and future experiences is not kind of fortune telling here. I'm saying future experiences is the connection between yourself and the higher spirits, higher benefactors. It's the moment when you pray, when you ask for an advice, when you pray, you say, what am I gonna do, what I have to do, and you close and you do what Jesus says, no? Go to your room, close your door, and then perhaps you can help me with verses. I have no idea. I'm bad in memorize all these things. But go to your room. Go to your room is not physical room. It's go to you. Is a talk between you and the Creator. Doesn't matter what Creator you have. Doesn't matter. But it's that moment you redeem yourself and say, I am here, and I don't know what to do. I'm just asked for an advice. And then you have your insights, good thoughts, impressions. For those who has a high mediumship developed, perhaps you receive a direct instruction from your benefactor. I don't know which kind of mediumship you have, but you will receive it for sure. No question is left without an answer. What it doesn't happen is, in most of the times, we do not receive the answer at the moment we want, but at the moment we need. There is a difference between I want this and I need this. Okay, so you have this mental house. André Luiz, the spirits in the I don't know which book. You know, one of the books he wrote, Evolution.
Evolution towards.
Yeah, I think so. I know it's chapter 3, but I don't remember. Yeah, I will tell you in a few minutes. So this mental house is where you are. So, and whatever, doesn't matter if you are in the spiritual world or on the earth, or doesn't, in other words, going to our study here, our discussion here today. Doesn't matter if you are a spirit or a soul, you always will have these 3 stages. Always. It's not because you are in spiritual world you will not suffer. Of course you're going to suffer. In a different way. Okay, well, okay, we don't have money, we don't have this exchange, economical exchange, but we will suffer and see your friends, your relatives passing through a problem, and the only thing you can do is inspire them, pray for them, and hope they tune with you. And where is the tune? Is the future. At the moment they pray. Am I out of blue here?
No, I'm getting what you're saying because even in the Bible there is this parable of Lazarus, Lazarus and the rich.
Mm-hmm.
When
Mm-hmm.
the poor beggar dies, and Lazarus, no, and the rich man goes to the lower zones. Some people they can call it hell, and he sees that Lazarus, that poor beggar, was in a better place, and he says to Abraham, please help me. Let my brothers know that I'm here. And the Abraham replies, but they know because they have all the traditions, they have their religion, so they know that there is something. Um, and in this parable, it shows a little bit what you are saying. They were this rich man wasn't connected with his family, so even if he wanted to say to his family, "Look, that's the world that we have, that's the real life," they couldn't because all of them they were connected to the material. They didn't care about anything about the spiritual world. While Lazarus, he was, even if he was very poor, very simple, he was in a much higher vibration. So that's I think it's more or less what you are saying. But we have one thing we have to bring back, Steve. I think once you talk about the soul and the physical body, some people they might ask us, can exist a physical body without a soul? And if Kardec explains that yes, because think like this: once the babe is inside of their mom, the spirit is not 100% connected with the that
Mm-hmm.
fetus. So that physical body has life and doesn't have. We believe it has a life because life starts at the conception, as the spirits explains to us. But that physical body, before it borns, it may not have a soul inside of it. So it's just a physical body. And a soul cannot habit a body without vitality, without life. That's why a physical body can exist, because once you talk about physical body, we have to open here. Let's say a plant. A plant has vitality, has life, but does not have soul, according to Allan Kardec. But the opposite cannot happen. A soul living in a dead body. Why am I bringing this technicalities here? Because we have to understand that the physical body only will progress. Well, not only, but 90% will only progress once it's incarnated. And if it's incarnated, it goes back to what Stevan was saying. He was in the spiritual world, now he has a physical body, now he's going to his trial, to his life. He's gonna go and pursue what he has to do. So that's the only way to evolve. Of course, once you pass this cycle of reincarnations, you may not need a physical body anymore, but you're still gonna have some kind of we call perispirit, which is something between the physical body and the spirit.
Right. The perispirit is the link
Yes,
between body
and the
and,
spirit.
and spirit and soul in
And
this case.
so, yeah, some people they call it even aura. So more evolved is the spirit, more evolved in general is going to be the perispirit also. But for us here, at the level that we are, we have to have bear in mind we need this experience. That's why we have to keep reincarnating until we progress, until we leave behind all
Vices.
the old vices, the old self. Because one thing is like this: once we are talking about reincarnation, we don't have multiple lives. Life is just one, because the soul is just one. Now the soul which I have is called Wanderley. The soul which Stephen has is called Stephen. But in a previous life, maybe Stephen was Peter, or Joseph, whatever. So the life is the same, but the life keeps coming. You keep coming to a different experience with the same soul. It means the same life to experience things that you still have to mature. You still have to improve. So life is just one. There is no such thing as multiple lives. We call multiple
Yeah,
lives,
correct. Yeah.
but it's an expression. You
We,
know,
we have one life with many incarnations.
many incarnations. Yeah, many
Yeah,
different stages of that one life.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And a good thing Wanderlei said about perispirit. Perispirit Because, let's say, oh, I see a ghost, or I see this, and I see a spirit, and the spirit has a shape. So you saw the perispirit of that person.
Very true.
Okay, okay. So the perispirit kind have the same shape you have.
True.
Okay. For me, a little bit fat. No, if I want my perispirit, I want a little bit more fit. Like a little bit better. No, but you have this once you are in the spiritual world, and you need to apply a perispirit, you need the perispirit to be there. Okay, you will shape the perispirit as per your desire and need at that moment.
Yeah. But Steven, let me just
Mhm.
desire if you can choose, because in some cases, the perispirit, according to Andre Luis, is going to be like this. If Steven, let's say, if I die tomorrow, and Steven, he's a medium, if he can see my perispirit, maybe he's not going to see this perispirit, because maybe Steven um, has a different. No, let me give a better example. Imagine if we see the perispirit of someone very high, Gandhi, for example, or any high spirit which came to earth. Maybe we're not gonna see them as they were in life, because our eyes are not red. That is an example. People always talk about when Chico Xavier saw Emmanuel for the first time. And Emmanuel, for those who doesn't know, is the mentor of the greatest medium of the 20th century called Chico Xavier. If anyone here doesn't know, please type on Google Chico Xavier. He psychographed or handwriting by the spirits over 400 books. Emmanuel, he has this face of a Roman senator because that was an incarnation that he really kind of shaped his spirit. He was important to him, and people they think that once the Chico Xavier saw Emmanuel, he saw that senator, Roman senator, and in one of his books, I forgot the book, Chronicles or something like this, Chronicles, I don't remember, of Chico Xavier. He said actually that once he saw Emmanuel, he saw an old man because it was the previous incarnation of Emmanuel before he dies. Before it was his last incarnation. So Chico Xavier, once he saw Emmanuel, he could see only that spirit of an old man, who was a priest back in Brazil. I think it was in Ceará. So Chico Xavier wasn't tuned enough to see the perispirit of Emmanuel. After a while, Emmanuel starts to appear like a Roman senator with the perispirit that he likes to use. Then Chico started to see, because Chico Xavier mind vibration wasn't tuned with Emmanuel yet. So it's a matter of tuning also, guys. It's a matter of being the same level to see the perispirit properly.
Yeah.
And that's not a ghost in the corner there. It's Leah.
Yeah, you're not seeing perispirit here, no.
Yeah, no, you're not.
You're seeing,
A very alive and bright
yeah,
child.
very live. Thank God. Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just recap here. A human being is composed by three aspects: soul, perispirit, and material body. Okay? I just recall here the mental house you will find in the book In the Greater World, chapter 3. In the Greater World, chapter 3. Okay? It is a full chapter, long chapter, in which André Luiz, the spirit, will explain how this mental house works. Okay? Great. So far so good. I think so, because we don't have any. Abu you said Abu here. How to write Shakespeare?
I think he means Chico Xavier.
Oh, okay, okay. I will put it here for
You're
you.
right there, yeah. Okay. Um, okay.
Xavier. I put a link here as well.
Wikipedia, Stevan.
Let me see here. Let me put it here. Chico.
I have it here.
You have?
Yeah, I'm gonna post the Wikipedia link. Of
Yeah.
course, in the Wikipedia, you're gonna find
But I put
a
in Portuguese. I
really.
didn't put it in English. Abu.
I didn't put English. Oh God! But
No, no, put in Portuguese.
he can change to English. It's easy on the top. Oh, sorry, Portuguese. Oh.
Okay, so here is the English one.
That is just a brief explanation of his life. But think
Yeah.
like this: his life, as we said, he wrote over 400 books, which he didn't write. Was the spirits who wrote for him, through him. And these books, there was a study did by the Brazilian Spiritist Federation, which they said that more or less, I think over 2 or 3 million euros in terms of costs. That was what the amount which was raised with his books for over 70 years of
Mhm.
several editings, and all this money was given to the poor people. Not never 1 cent he took, because he always said, "It's not my books. The spirits are coming through me." Just to explain briefly,
Yeah.
Abu.
And the perfect way to explain, you can see, I think everybody knows an avocado.
Mm.
Okay. So the seed, the big seed inside the avocado is the spirit. The green part, the yellow-green part in the middle, which is what we eat, it is the perispirit. And the skin, the green skin, is the material body. Okay? So these concepts you need to understand. And also, when Wanderlei said about the spirit uh, uh, occupy one body, we needed to understand another important thing here. When a medium is channeling a message, or even though speaking in name of a spirit, doesn't mean that spirit is in the body of that person.
Very true.
Is the physics law. Two bodies do not occupy the same space at the same time. This applies everywhere. Okay? What we have is the link. What we have is the connection between that spirit who will say the message with the medium who will receive the message. Okay? So this is important, very important to say, you guys. It's not mean like your spirit is out and then another spirit just coming. No. Okay? It's good to explain. Thank you, Regina, for this great summary here. Thank you very much. Let me see here. Okay, so guys, give me your question. So this is something we need to understand. It is not disconnection. Okay, great. So our spirit is like us, in just in a different not reality. What I would say, in a different stage. Let's say. Okay. Okay. So And as I can see here in the shots, everything's yes, guys. The books channeled by Chico, by André Luiz, who Chico Xavier wrote. It's it explain how is the life in the spiritual world.
By a
Okay.
medical point of view, because he was a doctor. So it's not like just someone giving his opinion. He was
Yes.
a properly doctor. He was doing research in
Yes.
the spiritual
Yeah.
world.
And again, and then I tell you what is my viewpoint. This is still a viewpoint. Before you're gonna read all these books from Kardec, the first thing
Chico,
to do is Spirit's book,
yeah.
because
Before
this
Chico
is gonna
Xavier, you mean?
yeah the Spirit's book by Allan Kardec.
Yeah,
Then you can go to the Chico Xavier,
yeah, for sure.
because this is gonna make more sense for you. Okay. This make more sense for you, and and it will make the reading more easy and enlightened. Okay. Okay, but it not depends. If you want to start with Chico, then you go to Spirit's book. Happy days. Is your choice. You know, it's up to you. Some like bread with butter, some like bread with mayo. So doesn't
But
matter.
Steven, let me just make a clarification, a point here from what you're saying. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But what we have to understand is this: Chico Xavier, no, Allan Kardec, he was the codifier. So he was the one who tried to bring this sense of spirituality, which he called spiritism, because we have to split what is spirituality and what is something else. So spiritism was something else, was something
Mhm.
created not by him, but by him with the help from the spirits. So the spirits book we can call that's the is the spine of the spirit for spiritism. Chico Xavier books we have a more side which is perhaps for some can be more religious. So
Okay.
Kardec is more like a methodological, more scientific, much more related to philosophy. Chico Xavier has this beautiful aspect of religiosity. So that's why I think Steven is saying go to Kardec first. But if you like this site, by all means go to Chico Xavier.
Yeah. 1 second, Wanderlei. I'm doing something that. So, Abo, I'm putting also here a link. You can download all 5 books from Allan Kardec in English, and you can read. The first one is Spirit's book. The second one is the Medium's book. The third one, Gospel According to Spiritism. The fourth
Heaven
is
and Hell.
Heaven and Hell, and the last one is Genesis. Okay, so this link you can download, free download, no charge, no nothing. You can download, you can read, and we are following the book number 1, the Spirit's book. Here, see, the Spirit's book, and we are discussing today questions 134 and 135. The Spirit's book is composed by 1019 questions made by Kardec and 1019 answers gave by the spirits. And this book was written in 19th century, so 1858, if I'm not wrong.
1858, yeah.
Yeah, I think 58, 57, yes, is 19th century. And Allan Kardec is a French educator. Hippolyte.
Hippolyte Léon Denisard Rivaillot.
My French is somewhere. It's not here today.
But
Yeah.
that's the thing, guys. So it's not like right or wrong for you to start. Some people they don't read spiritism, but they read spiritualism, which is okay also. But what Allan Kardec did, he tried to find a logic, he tries to create a methodology of the communication from the spirits. So we cannot say that only the spirits which were connected with Allan Kardec can communicate. Any spirit can communicate. Because remember, guys, spirits, it's us without physical body. So once we are in the spiritual world, if you get someone who can reach our vibration, we're gonna be able to communicate also. But one thing what we have to bear in mind, I think we said that last week, Stevan. It's quite simple. It's not because we are receiving a message from a spirit that message is true. Think like this. If you go here now, we live in Dublin, okay? If I go here outside, I can try to talk to 100 people. Maybe these 100 people, they're going to have different opinions, different knowledge. Some people, they're going to try to trick me. Some people, they're going to try to help me. If I ask where should I go to get to the spire, they're going to give me different directions. In the spiritual world, is the same. Spirits, they have different knowledge, different morals levels, and some spirits they're we call the mischievous spirits, the trickery spirits. They send a message to a medium, but they're trying to fool us. Allan Kardec has a beautiful chapter, I think it's the last or before the last chapter of the medium's book, where he calls apocryphal messages, where he gets messages of spirits who said they were famous people in history, and Allan Kardec simply asks them. There is a message, I think it's from Plato, the great philosopher. Allan Kardec asks, if you are Plato, can you talk to me in the Greek of the times of the Greek of your time? And Kardec could speak Greek, and the spirit couldn't reply to Kardec in Greek. And the spirit said to Kardec, I don't use Greek anymore because I'm in a superior place. I don't need to use that language. And Kardec understood that that spirit was lying to him, because a knowledge for a spirit, he never forgets. So what I'm trying to say is, if you get a message from a spirit, or if you read a book which has some message from spirits, analyze its moral content. Because by the moral, we will know if the spirit is saying the truth or if the spirit is good. Does that make sense, guys?
Yeah, well said. Well, it is, at least for me. So we need always. I'm not saying we need to doubt. We need to check the source. Okay. Always. It doesn't matter if you receive the message by a book, a psychographic, automatic writing, or if you get inspired by your mentor, or if you see something or listen. So always use the logical and understandable approach. Go. Like, does this make sense? What I'm writing here, what I'm listening here is true, or it's something, I don't know, go outside and get infected because the COVID virus will not affect you.
The virus doesn't exist. Go outside.
Exactly. So I don't know. No.
Be careful.
Just be careful. Decide, and you make a choice. You make a choice. Remember the free will 2 weeks ago when we talked about your free will. You receive the message, but it's not because you receive the message you go and do it. You have two options: do it or don't do it. Okay. So pay attention in your free will. Use your free will wisely. This is guarantee I will always succeed. No, one will not. But this will guarantee that you do less mistakes.
True.
Okay. So, sorry,
Stevan, just one point. Just before we go, it's like if you take the history, in the Middle Ages, when people they used to say, "Oh, I saw an angel, and that angel asked me to kill that country or to kill that people because God told." Once we understand Spiritism, we know that God is is a being who only wants to us to love and forgive and help one another. How come can that God
Mhm.
asks you to go there and kill people? So we can see that even in history, a lot of people who said they had these visions with God or with angels, I cannot guarantee, but I can use my logical sense. Probably they were fooled. They were really spoken. They were really talking with lower spirits, because only a lower spirit will ask you to go to a different country, a different village, and kill and rape people. Go there and cut several heads. So the logic does not. We have to apply the logic here. If it's a noble and high evolved spirit, it will never ask you to harm yourself or to harm anyone. Never, never, never. We see these people in this Sata, Steve. How do you say Sata? I forgot. These sect
Mhm.
groups, religious guys. Again, we're not judging
That's the
here.
groups.
Huh?
The groups, like the
Yeah,
groups.
groups. This kind of more extreme religious groups that we see in America sometimes, when the guys they go to a farm and they ask to each other to kill each other, to take
Yeah, I think this
poison.
happened in 1978, Yeah.
Yes, there was something like this. The guy went there and he said he was talking to a high evolved spirit, and he asked everyone to take poison and kill themselves. What an absurd is that? You ask people to go and kill themselves and say it was a good spirit. So, guys, that's why use your logical, your good sense. Good
Yeah.
spirits will never ask to do
This,
bad things.
yeah. This a discussion for another topic, but we can have a full talk about the reason of faith.
Yeah.
Reason of faith. Um, we need to we need to check this. We need to check it. Um, so and always, guys, challenge, ask, and do whatever. You again use your free will wisely. Okay. Okay. So, God, everybody is very quiet today, Wanderlei.
Have a look. Have a look in the messages.
Yeah. Okay. So, no, let me see here. Yeah, don't say here. I knew nothing when I started. My first book was not started. I love it. Yeah, don't. It's
Yeah.
again have start from the what please you. You know, for some people when they read like No Solar, they think it's too fantasy, too much. Some
True.
people like you, oh, love it. Okay. But I have said to you, the first spirit book I read was No Solar as well. So we are on the same page. But again, we need to do what makes sense for us. Okay. So just recap here. We have three nature, body, perispirit, and the spirit. A spirit or a soul cannot occupy a body more many not many times at the same time, another body at the same time. It does not exist. It's one soul, one spirit, and one body,
One physical body. Yeah.
one physical body. Okay. The connection between the perispirit, the spirit, and the body, okay, is made by a lightning cord. Okay, like same analogy when we have like a baby, the umbilical cord,
Cord. Yeah.
same kind of thing. That's the connection with the body. Okay, so you will never lose this. When you when the body dies, of course, this connection finished. So die, that means no connection between soul and body, and the soul becomes a spirit. This is the true thing about die. What is die? What is that? That is a physical body stop to have the vital principle, dies, the connection between the physical body and the soul is finished, and the soul becomes a spirit in the spiritual world.
And
Okay?
that soul sometimes can connect with the material body if there is a medium. Otherwise, that
Yeah,
soul,
but this is more a connection.
yeah,
This is tune. This is like a radio.
yeah,
Okay,
you are
a
listening
spirit,
to, yeah,
a spirit is vibrating 1.0 hertz, like that, and you, in order to you reach that level, you need to tune your radio on 1.0 hertz as well. Okay, that's why we do have spirits in different levels of vibration. That's why sometimes you are connected with good spirits and you are connected with bad spirits. That's why we need all the time, regardless religion, regardless faith, you always keep saying, oh, you need to keep your vibrations high. You need to think about good things. You need to think very higher things. Because why? We need to keep our vibration up in order to keep this vibration up with to achieve higher spirits. We need to change our mentality. I will not connect a high spirit if I'm thinking, oh, who are gonna harm someone? I want to die. I will kill someone, or I'm doing all these bad things. So we will not connect with the superior spirits at all.
no,
Okay, so, and when you connect with them, if you have the gift, everybody has mediumship. Some are more developed than the others. Okay, but if you are that person who has a well developed mediumship, ability to see, ability to talk, ability to channeling something, you will connect, you will tune with that spirit, and you will start to talk, to write, to listen, to see. So it's up to you. Okay? Yeah? Well,
but Steven, sometimes some people they ask also, can the spirit be in different places? That is, let's think like this: my spirit here can only be here, but depending of my moral evolution, my spirit can kind of reach a larger, can go, not can go, but can. Let's give an example. If I have here the light of my phone, okay,
okay.
like this, and you see, guys, this light maybe can make it bright my table here, a bit of my room. But imagine the sun. The sun can make the entire sky of the northern or south hemisphere bright. That's the spirit. More evolved is the spirit. His his energy can go to more places. But the spirit is only one, like the sun. You see the sun in Ireland, like you're gonna see the sun probably in Sweden, or you're gonna see the sun in Spain. It's the same sun because we're in the northern hemisphere, or you're gonna see in the United States because it's the same sun. But his light, his warmth, come to us. So the spirit can be only one place. But if the spirit is evolved and the spirit does not have this the physical body, it can spread to more places. But even with the physical body, some people they NASA, yeah, actually it was NASA. They went to Minas Gerais, Pedro Leopoldo in the 70s. They tried to measure Chico Xavier's aura in their terms, but we can call perispirit. They find a way. I'm not sure, to be honest, which way, but they said that the energy coming from that man called Chico Xavier was spreading by meters and meters, hundreds of meters, and it felt like a good vibration. They weren't talking about religion, but they said the number that it was achieving in that way they were measuring, they could call it a good. It was a good energy. So the same spirit was spreading everywhere. But I don't think my spirit does the same. I think my spirit is worse than the light from the mobile. It's really small. So just make shines this area and that's it. So the spirit's only one can be only one physical body, but depending of how evolved the spirit, its energy of goodness can spread. I don't know if it makes sense, guys.
Yeah. No, yeah. Don't said here. A spirit can extend its mind to be aware of multiple places or something like that. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah. So, yeah, but let's not go any further here because
yeah, we don't have time. Yeah,
the idea is keep this short, and I don't care if you're gonna take us months, years, weeks to finish this. I prefer to go in small steps in this explanation, in these comments here, because we are not here explaining anything. We are just changing our viewpoint here. Okay, but we need to understand we have three natures. That's the main point today. Three natures, and again, body, perispirit, and spirit. Okay, when a spirit is incarnated and attached to a body, becomes a when a spirit, when a soul doesn't have a body and is the spiritual world, it's called spirit. Same thing, different uh, uh, um, situations. Okay. Okay. Any question, guys? Let me see if you have questions here. No, people are very quiet today, Vandelay. Let me prepare here our announcements.
yes.
Put it here. Okay. So again, guys, if we don't have any questions, let me go through the announcements here. Okay. So every Tuesday and every Wednesday at 7:15 London time, we are here. I always keep going in our studies here or in our discussions here, and or we have someone to talk and to give the explanations. So let me see, Abu, you said here, can I download the book? Yes, the link I gave you, you can download there. The 5 books you can download for free. You can go there and you can download. Okay, okay, and the books are in English. Or like Don said, if you do have a Kindle, you can go to Kindle and you can download in the Kindle as well. So it is there. So okay, okay. So
Studies
let
on
me share.
Wednesday.
Sorry.
Studies on Wednesday.
Yeah, so studies on Wednesday, every Wednesday. That is a study group led by
Neji and Tanya.
and Tanya Moore. So if you want to be in this study group, you just email spiritismarlin@gmail.com. And once Neji or Tanya get your email, they will send you the link to be able to enter in the virtual room. Okay. Okay, so let me share my screen. Okay, so yes, no, they're PDF files. Yes, yeah. So that's the difference. When you download and you have a laptop, you can see the PDF files. But those who have Kindle, you can download and you can read there. So it's anyway any possibilities, or even though you can read online as well. So there are many tastes here. So we do have on the 21st and 22nd, which is this Saturday and this Sunday, the first virtual Congress of International Spiritism Medical Association. Okay, go to the webpage SMA International and enroll yourself, and you can be part of these talks. With the introduction we gave today, we have three natures. It's, you will see a medical approach side, seeing these talks we will have here with the Medical Association. Medical is surgeries, doctors, and not like simple persons like me and Vanderlei.
No.
So it's
You know how to explain properly, guys.
Stop, guys. No, talking about they have studies, books, a lot of things. So they will talk properly, giving evidence, giving more deep study than we are saying here. We are just in the beginning of the beginning of the beginning, the beginning. No? Yeah. Also on the 28th of November, BUS, the British Union of Spiritist Society, is holding a talk with Aru Gandhi, and you can watch this on BUS Facebook page, and hope we will have more page that will broadcast this, but as soon as we get new information, I'll let you know. So far, you can watch this on BUS Facebook page. Okay, BUS is BUSS. BUSS. Okay? Again, in Spiritist Institute and SpiritistAcademy.com. The lesson we talked today, there are lovely videos in Spiritist Academy. You can watch beautiful explanations from people giving a very good explanation of how it works, how this interacts. So, and is the beautiful, this is short videos, 10, 15, 20 minutes at most, and you have a lot of content to get to know. And also, again, I invite you to stay on Kardec Radio, different programs, 24/7. I'm pretty sure one of the programs we're gonna fit your needs, your desires, and I'm sure you will always have a kind of consolation. Listen Kardec Radio or stay tuned with us. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Vanderlei just put it here. Can you please send me the book link in message? I cannot. Can you please send me the book link in message? I cannot open this link. Let me see here. Let me see here. Again, I put in again. Let me share my screen. I will show how you're gonna do this. Stop sharing. Here.
Yeah, Stevan, the link that we put before for me also is not opening.
And this one I just put it.
Let me check.
Yeah. So this is the link.
Now it's opening. Yeah.
Now it's opening. Okay. So
Yeah.
once you reach the link, you fall in this page from the Spiritist International Council, and then you have the 5 books here, and also you have like what Spiritism. For Abu, I recommend you a short read is the What Spiritism. It's very good as well. And here we have the Spiritist book. You just click here and you are able to download. So these 6 books is available with good translation from French, and I'm pretty sure you have any problems. Let us know. Okay. Any problem? Let us know. Okay. So I will do the final prayer because I assume you did the initial prayer with the link.
Yeah.
Okay. So once again, I will ask you to close your eyes, raise up your thoughts, make connection with superior spirits, asking them to stay with us, inspire us. Let's send a little bit of these vibrations, good vibrations, to our brothers and sisters around the world, especially those who are suffering, who are having difficulties, who are sick. Also, I would like to extend this vibration to all spirits, brothers and sisters who are discarnated, but somehow are attached to the material world and suffering. May God, in His love, in His mercy, stay with us and helping us according to our merits and our needs. So be it. Amen. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
See you Tuesday. Thank you.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.